felony counts of second-degree assault with a dangerous weapon. During an apparent road rage incident back in February, the agent pointed his weapon at two unarmed civilians while driving down Highway 62. Speaking of ICE, a Maryland judge has blocked the construction of a new detention facility. DHS has plans to convert a large warehouse in the Washington County area into a detention center capable of holding hundreds of people. Maryland Governor Wes Moore made a comment saying construction on the facility remains halted pending litigation, which is critical to protecting the community's environment, public safety, health, and long-term economic stability. While the judge did block the construction of the detention facility, he also allowed the government to install an extensive surveillance system and 8-foot fence around the property. On the topic of surveillance, the House has extended the surveillance program used by U.S. agencies for 10 days. A portion of the FISA, or Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act, is set to expire next week. FISA was put in place in 1978 and provides a framework for intelligence agencies to obtain authorization for gathering foreign intelligence by means of electronic surveillance, physical searches, devices that produce signaling information, and certain business records. The President has been pushing an 18-month extension on Section 702 of the Act. Section 702 establishes the procedures for collecting foreign intelligence when communications travel through domestic infrastructure. After Speaker Johnson pulled Congress in for an after-midnight vote, they extended that use by 10 days, meaning any domestic U.S. citizen contacting a foreign individual from a different land, their communications, electronic communications, can be intercepted by U.S. intelligence agencies. A handful of rapid-fire headlines now. Caitlin Collins asked Donald Trump why he was arguing with the Pope, and he said, no, I have to do what is right. The Pope has to understand that. Very simple. I have nothing against the Pope. His brother, Louis, is MAGA all the way. I like his brother. Sam Donnie pissed off Donald Trump and celebrated Tax Day by imposing a new secondary home tax for those who own buildings in New York but don't live in New York. The new tax will affect those who own property worth more than $5 million but live in a separate primary residence outside of New York City. And Caroline has announced that Trump is building a big, beautiful arch. 250-foot arch will welcome all who enter the Washington, D.C. area with a big One Nation Under God and be a monument to the 250th year of America. The cost is estimated to be $100 million. Last but not least, today the White House might investigate the missing scientist. It was recently reported that 10 scientists linked to NASA and the Air Force have gone missing or died with undisclosed causes since 2023, with a majority of those happening across last year. Wednesday, during the press briefing, Caroline Leavitt was asked, is anybody investigating the 10 missing American scientists? Leavitt answered, I haven't spoken to our relevant agencies about it. I certainly will do that and get you an answer. If it's true, of course, it's definitely something I think this government and administration would deem worth looking into.